Hello, Chandler, Bull Ridge Plumbing, 806 Blair Street. Making a dirty movie down here in the basement. We actually had to pull the waistline apart at the copper and ABS connection going to the toilets upstairs, and gained access that way just because it is windy today. Anyway, 83 feet, looking at the city tap. We're going to start coming back. We get just a glimpse right there, that edge right there. From there back belongs to you. That is our tap. As we come back, you see we're in a brand new tap line. It was an SDR line. And then we immediately changed back to the original system, which is clay right here. All this looks to be pretty good. Then we changed to this. This piping here, I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to have some other guys take a look at this on a big screen and make a final determination, but it has the telltale signs and look of Orangeburg piping, and only because it's kind of heaved in some places and the diameter is reduced or almost looks like it's squished a little bit in a few places. But this is flowing, but it is kind of rough. You can see it doesn't have a very smooth diameter to it and kind of rough in the bottom. But there is no bellies or anything like that in this portion of it. But just rough, kind of bumpy. Right there, looks like we might have the bottom of the pipe is deteriorating, causing this little bit of a hole here that is kind of evident. You can see I'm kind of riding up on the side there. Trying to kind of move slow here so we can get a nice look at this later on a big screen. Have some other people take a look here. So again, kind of riding a little bit of a ridge there on that side. Kind of bumpy right there. See this bump that's in the middle of the road there. A little bit of a belly again right there. Kind of a bump there, right there in the middle there. You see that camera's kind of moving around and rolling over those big bumps that are being left behind. Here we're getting into our belly here. Bellies are always a place of concern, especially when we have a bumpy pipe like this, because that can slow the flow of solids and cause possible backups requiring maintenance. This one goes on for a little ways. It's not very deep, but it does go on for a ways there. Debris that's been left behind. I'm not sure what that is. We'll probably see a little better look at it on the big screen, but it does look flushable. So again, there's another one of those big bumps right there. Some more. Just kind of has that look and feel of Orangeburg piping. I can't be sure though. The way it's bulging out there on the left-hand side. Oh, somebody left a screw there for us. That should flush though. Another belly, kind of that bottom of that pipe is deteriorating. Very small belly there. Right here is where it kind of looks like it's squashing down. You can see the diameter of the pipe has changed. It's no longer round, and it looks like the top of it is actually caving in. This is definitely a place of concern because it may show signs that it's starting to fail and collapse on itself right there. That's at about 17 feet. And now we've changed piping again. Now we're back into cast iron piping. So now I believe we're underneath the house. Cast iron also kind of bumpy and very scaly, which is very typical of cast iron, but this does appear to be flowing as intended. Making our turn, coming up and coming out of the pipe that we accessed it here. Get a good look. You can see where we cut the copper, went in there. They added this ABS for the bathroom downstairs, and we pulled that apart to gain access. So definitely want to look at this on the big screen and have some other gentlemen look at it and try to make a determination what kind of pipe we have and if we have a serious problem there. And we'll make our findings in writing and go from there. So thanks for watching this filthy movie.